that stuff all the time. Rub stuff on the
But
microphone.
with, like, if you have nails.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I don't have nails, Margaret.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Chronicles of Darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poopy.
Cookies.
Okay, so we have Margar here.
Hi.
Just for my benefit, could you give us the recap real quick, and then we'll go into her whole deal?
Just for his benefit.
Yeah, because I don't remember, and we've been so behind lately that not behind, but you know what I mean. Like,
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Upon everyone's murder, we wake up in the White Room together, and there's a pig man who's like holding a group.
Just started streaming.
Hi, guys.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chronicles of Darkness. My name is Rio. We are the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or... And there are no other timelines.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Helena, would you get us started with a beautiful recap of what happened in the last episode of Chronicles of Darkness,
Yeah.
Eyes of a Killer?
Upon all of our deaths, we wake up in the White Room together, and there's a pig man running us like a group. There's one chair that's empty, and that one of our people is missing. The pig man's like, you guys keep dying accidentally. It's part of our program. We're just going to keep doing it. You're just going to keep coming back and, just don't harm each other. And this will just kind of keep happening. But there's a deadline, and it's in 2 days. And if you don't make it by the deadline, then we'll have to start over. And we're all like, WTF? What does this mean? Calvin loses it completely apropos of nothing. He throws a chair at the pig man, kills him in cold blood, and but then just like a baboon man takes his place. So it seems like it doesn't matter. So we get reincarnated or re-alived, and we all kind of wake up and where we woke up that morning. Calvin's like, yo, Catherine, I'm sorry, Barry's fucking dead. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to probably arrest Mort because of his illegal club. Calvin and Mordecai are like, oh yeah, what about Maddie? What's going on with everybody? We need to get back to the scene. They try to group text in the group text, but Exile's like, ha ha ha, bitches, and he deletes it. Mordecai and Calvin get to the club. Calvin's like, yo, I'm with the coroner, and then he kind of gets by, but Mordecai is freaking out, so they kind of arrest him. Mike starts getting down to research. He's like, there's hundreds of cases involving feet mutilation around the globe. He finds like freedom and some symbols. He tries to text everyone again, but Exile's again like, you're only talking to me. You should focus on who they wronged. Wait, focus on how they wronged him. He doesn't know who they is. Sorry. Exile's like, Kelvin is the one at fault. He keeps killing us. But if you kill Kelvin, he won't come back. Something like that. Okay. And then, So then Mordecai is in the police cruiser. The officer's like, yo, did Cassandra die? I've been trying to kill her. And then he kills Mort, who wakes up in the White Room, then comes right back. And now he's in Cassandra's house. He calls Dante. He's like, hey, is Maddie okay? Then he calls Maddie and she's okay. But they're like, where's Kayla? Calvin's examining the bodies. One of them's a fucking charred corpse, but it wheezes alive. It's Dahlia. She's like, feed me. Calvin's like, I got you. Yo, EMT, come over here. EMT gets killed. Then she disappears in a cloud of smoke.
To be perfectly fair, all I did was scream.
Yes, you did not beckon him to you. This is true. Okay. Then a cop leads you away at gunpoint, and then the cop is like, is Cassandra dead? And Kelvin calls her. She's alive. Cop turns into Angel and is like, I'm going to help you, Kelvin. I'm going to get you changed. Mordecai calls Dante, and then we have...
left out where Kelvin told Angel that he's going to kill her someday.
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe. Excellent. That was a chilling scene.
Yeah.
Okay, then Mordecai calls Dante, tries to kind of plan with him, but Virgil is like, hang up, Dante. And so he does. And then they have a really sad scene where they talk about how much they love each other and they got to go away and he can only save Dante. He can't save everybody. So he goes into this weird hallway with a bunch of different rooms that are like different dimensions, and then he finds the one with the jelly world and goes into the jelly world. They go together and they're going to be there forever on their own. And it's true love.
Nothing bad is ever going to happen to Jelly World. It's a beautiful place with a peaceful society that's wonderfully put together. And
Don't watch Strixhaven if you want this to be the narrative.
Everything is fine.
everything's great.
Then Calvin's like, I gotta get to Mike's. There's no door for some reason, so he calls him, and then the caller is actually Kayla.
It's
And
from inside the house.
inside the house.
Sorry.
She has a knife. She's there. She's like, yo, we need to kill Calvin. I'm gonna frame it on him. And I think she's gonna kill Calvin, then kill all of us, and then we won't all come back.
She wanted Michael to kill Kelvin.
Michael needs to kill Calvin. So she's like, crazy.
And then she turns into a weird white creature that
Yes.
you throw something at, if I'm not mistaken. You threw like a sword at her.
Oh, yeah. Kitchen
He
knife.
gets you armored up, but she still got in.
I was
She's
picturing
like-
between a nobody and a pants labyrinth.
Interesting. She's like, okay, she's gonna leave. She's gonna change her tactics. It's gonna be different next time. Maybe she'll be in Calvin's body. And we all forget Dante. I forgot to say that, but it's very sad. Yeah, Mike throws a sword and hurts her. She's like, fine, have him. And she disappears. The door on his front door appears, so Calvin's able to get in. Calvin calls Catherine, who thanks Calvin for saving Dahlia. She invites him over. We get a postcard from Dante and Virgil, but of course we don't know them, so we're like, okay. But they're okay, yay, allegedly. And then Calvin gives Mort the card of names from Angel, and it has Veronica on it, which is your ex-wife. Recapitated.
I would just like to point out that while I often take extensive notes on these, compared to Helena's lovely put together recap, my note is Kayla is exile.
Excellent
One
note.
thing I wrote for that session.
Excellent note.
The most important
Yeah.
detail, honestly.
Love it, love it.
Mordecai's ex-wife hiring a contract killer, not nearly as important, but
I wasn't involved in that.
I'm gonna say something I've never said before. That bitch.
About
All
your wife,
right.
or Kayla.
Okay, so that puts us all together now?
well,
Or
that being said, can you pronounce your name?
My full name?
Yes.
Graciela Rojas.
Thank you. I just knew you were going to say it better than me. You have very recently moved back to Tucson after a failed stint at Adult Independence in LA. You've moved back because your elderly grandmother is getting even more elderly.
That's true.
No, perish the thought.
Don't talk about my Nana that way.
I said the thought, not the nana.
Even more grand. And even more of a mother.
And so you've been back in Tucson for about 2-3 months.
Okay. Yeah.
And one particular morning, the morning of June 6th, it's a Monday, you're outside, you're having your cigarette and your coffee,
Yep.
and you see some girl from the neighborhood. You're pretty sure her name is Kayla, and there's a bunch of boys running behind her screaming at her. You know at least one of them is her brother,
Gabriel.
Gabriel. So you pursue. Feel free to jump in at any time if you want to add a detail.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going over
Yeah,
what we
no,
discussed.
nope, you're good.
You kind of like catch up with Kayla and
Yes.
you take her down some side streets because you know this neighborhood super well. You end up in the vicinity of the Mercado when the boys kind of like you turn around a corner and they just happen to be there. It's just bad luck. And they open fire on the two of you. Some shots go off. You're not sure what happened, but you lose sight of Graciela.
Kayla.
You're Graciela.
I'm Graciela. Great. Grace.
Grace.
It's fine.
The brother goes like, "Who the fuck are you?"
What the hell do you... Why are you chasing a little girl? What the fuck is that?
Well, she's got some kind of like weird power. She like makes people see things.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you don't need to be chasing down a little girl. You need to check yourself.
You don't understand the situation. You're new to town.
I've been here a lot longer than you.
Have you? Because I've never seen you around the neighborhood.
Yeah, well, I know your tata.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Well, regardless, if you see her, you tell me where she is. You got that?
I don't know about that.
I don't want beef.
I don't either, but you're chasing little girls.
Well, someday you're going to come to me and you're going to regret this moment. And then he kind of like walks off with his boys. And then you hear somebody yelling and you see Kayla peel off in a, what kind of car was it?
It was
Bel Air.
A Bel Air. Just peel off.
The fuck? She can drive.
Okay. So should bring up the notes you sent.
There you go.
The preparation.
So you start job hunting the next day.
Yep.
You get an interview down at the Williams Center
Nice.
at a office building. What's the name of your company? Generic office building at the Williams Center.
the GOB building, yeah.
And like you're surprised that you get an interview like the next day. So
Sweet.
that's your Tuesday.
Yep.
On Wednesday, that can't be right because your job interview. So later that night, so
Yes.
Wednesday is in 2:36 a.m. It's Wednesday.
Yes. Wednesday.
So
early
later
morning.
that night, you're getting ready for bed, and
Yep.
your good bestie from your childhood. You've
Yeah.
grown apart because she's got money, and you're,
Yeah.
but your good friend Allison, she texts you that she's going to this underground fight night at this like CrossFit gym north of downtown.
Girl, what you getting into?
And she was like, and so by the time like you get up and you consider putting on pants, she's already texted you, "Never mind, found some daddy dick, gonna take this home. His name is Steve. If I disappear, JK LOL."
Oh no.
God damn it, Allison. Whatever.
Bitch.
I'm going to bed.
Keebler?
Yes.
The Keebler Aries.
Sorry, so this is Milano. Not Keebler.
Milano,
Yeah.
yes. She also happens to be the daughter of the founder of Milano Cookies.
Oh, God.
I remember.
Pepperidge Farm, I guess would be what that would be.
But a lot of
Pepperidge
families
Farm,
sold
remember?
Pepperidge Farm, thus creating their fortune.
I knew we had Lisa Frank, but who knew?
But who knew?
We also had Milano.
But you go back to sleep.
Yep.
You wake up the next day for your job interview with some Michael Smith guy. You go to the office building, you're in the lobby, and like somebody goes, "Bye, Mike," and as he walks right out the straight door, seemingly like not even noticing you, and your interview gets canceled.
I just... Shit.
Peace, bitch.
I need a secretary.
So you, since you're out and about anyway, you go to check on Allison.
Yeah, might as well.
Too.
So you go to Allison.
See if she's even awake right now. God.
Yeah, you go to Allison's apartment, and the door is ajar.
It's not a door.
No.
No, it's a jar. I clink it.
You walk in, and her apartment is completely empty.
Allison? Allison, it's Grace.
Nothing.
Look in the cabinets and stuff, see if there's a trace of anything.
Nope.
No.
Not even her cabinet of Milano cookies that she always has.
Right? Shit.
What do you do from there? You spend some time. You end up going to the CrossFit gym. And you take a class
Yep.
there that day. And while
She
you're
said she was last, so
while you're taking that self-defense class, near the end of it, the guy who's running it, some guy named Mordecai, kind of like shuffles everyone out of the gym because some guy in a suit and two roughnecks have shown up.
weird self-defense class.
And so while everyone else gets in their cars and runs off, you run across the street and parkour your way up to the top of a building and kind of scope out what happens next. And you watch Dante DeStefano, who you recognize from the class,
Holy crap!
mow down some guy,
Holy crap!
kill him, and then you watch a series of events where a fake crime scene is created, and you watch Mordecai Mayhem rip the head off of a corpse. And you see several other people.
It was a weird day.
You go home, obviously shaken by all of that, but even more determined to figure out what the hell's going on. So you get dolled up the next night in your like finest like clubbing outfit. You
Yep.
go to the underground bar, like convince some guy in the parking lot to take you in with him, and then while you're there, a bomb goes off. Some guy's thrown down the stairs and a bomb goes off, and you wake up in a white room sitting across from a person in a white lab coat with the head of a Persian cat and lobster claws, holding a pen and a clipboard. So, I believe this one is Grace.
What the hell are you?
I am a researcher. Is this your first time? I do see that you're new to the program.
I'm dead. I'm dead, right? I'm dead.
Technically.
Holy shit, I'm dead. Oh my god.
Do you need some time to process that? You were in an explosion.
Oh, my nana's gonna kill me.
We have a little bit of extra time because putting you back together after something like that takes a little bit of extra time.
What, there's a back together? What?
Yeah, we're gonna put you back.
I'll go back.
They never let you remember.
What is all this? Where am I?
Well, this is the facility.
Does it have a name? Yes, right? Inquisitive on that.
It just seems that you're very agitated.
I just died.
Most of the people in the facility have died a couple times.
This is gonna happen again?
Well, perhaps. Given your extensive interactions with them, we're going to assign you to a survey group that recently lost a member.
What? Okay. Kitty, I know you're saying words, but it's not making any sense.
Would it be better if I switched to Spanish?
No.
I do see here that you are bilingual.
Ay, Dios mío. Sálvame.
Oh, looks like our time is up.
What?
The big man's here to see you off. And as you look where he is looking, a large eyeball moves to the window and a tongue comes out of where the pupil is and kind of like licks the glass, and then you wake up in your grandmother's bed.
Do I remember any of that interaction?
Yes.
Ooh.
Do I remember any of the previous few days?
Yes. The only thing you would not remember is anything involving Dante DeStefano.
Okay.
Beyond that, you do have full memories. That being said, as you sit up, you hear your Nana talking to somebody in the living room, as well as there's a manila envelope taped to your mirror saying, for Grace.
Okay, I'll get up out of bed and I'll listen to see who my Nana's talking to.
She seems to be talking to some gringa.
So, do I recognize the voice at all?
Mm-mm.
No.
You hear her say, Maddie.
Okay, I'll pull the envelope or the folder off of the mirror and open it.
Inside is several glossy 8x10s of Michael Smith, who you recognize immediately, Mordecai Mayhem, some woman with a pixie haircut, and some weird-looking nerd guy who was also there, but he seemed to be, like, yelling at people.
What the crap? Crap. I'll look on the back. Is there any other notes?
On the
anything?
back
I
of
mean-
each one says they have seen the eye.
Cool. Okay. I will take the folder and I want to hide it somewhere in my room.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 other things in the folder.
Okay.
There's also a gun and another note that says, "This will never end unless they do."
The fuck? What's... I'll look at the gun. I don't necessarily take it. I'm just going to hide everything in between the mattresses.
The best place to hide things.
And I'll go out and see.
Mija, are you awake?
Yeah, hey boy. And I'll
Hello,
walk out.
Kayla dropped off this young woman. I'm making pozole.
No, for later that day. She starts pozole early.
Well, it's also the middle of the night, remember?
Oh, and we also do have it for breakfast for Dave's family.
As long as it has hominy in it, it's pozole.
Yeah. Okay. Who's
Kayla dropped her off.
Kayla was here? She okay? Hi. And I'll introduce myself.
Cállate! I put them in the bedroom. You never know.
That's fair.
Don't make me get the chocolate.
I've got one.
She
right
would
here.
never. She has a wooden spoon.
All right, so I'll take the measure of the girl that's
Hi, I'm Maddie. What is your actual last name? Mordecai?
Johnson, I think.
Matt Johnson.
Hi, Grace.
Nice to meet you. Kayla said that I would be safe here. I'm just waiting until I'm gonna get a bus out of town. So
Oh, okay. When did you? Kayla just dropped you off. Did she seem okay?
yeah, she seemed fine.
Last time I saw her, she looked like she was in some trouble.
Are you talking about when she got shot?
She got shot.
I mean, that's what I've heard. I mean, I've only heard my dad and stuff talking about it, and like Cassandra's mentioned it a few times.
Who's Cassandra?
One of my dad's friends.
Okay.
She's honestly the coolest friend my dad's ever made.
Compared to the
Cool.
other 2 nerds that showed up. And now that you don't have a memory of Dante to stand with them.
Cool. Why do you have to get out of town? What's going on? Are you
There's
okay?
just some stuff going on with my dad. I mean, it's a lot. So
Okay.
I don't think it's really polite to get into it. But I'm
No,
I'm going
I
back
just-
to my mom's. So.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll take care of you. Nana's got some pozole going, and I mean,
Yeah,
there's.
she said it's gonna take a while.
I know, but there's also fideo in the fridge, and then I mean,
I had some chicken McNuggets on the
you
way.
no, are you hungry? I mean, Nana's gonna feed you. Did she already feed you?
She has.
She fed you. Yeah.
She made me some quesadillas.
Good. Yeah, I mean, they're good. You know, it's
No,
got
they were
the
very good.
Mexican cheese is the best one.
Yeah,
Like
it's like whack-a-mole cheese or something.
right. Yeah. All right. Well, why don't you just
Are you okay?
a bad dream?
That
Like,
scar is really nasty.
did I notice the scar when I went and grabbed something from the mirror, or when I grabbed
You
it?
didn't notice it.
Okay. Yeah, I've had it a little bit. It throws people off sometimes. I gotta pee.
It was a firework when she was little. I told her no, not to touch it. She did.
I'm gonna go pee. Go.
You don't have
I'm
to
gonna
announce
go
it.
pee.
I'll just walk away. Go to the bathroom.
I love the classic grandma thing of like, you're going to have to yell at them if you're face to face, but if you're in the next room and you said something you don't want them to hear,
Yeah.
they've got to hear
They
it.
know it. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
You have tiny little scars like all over your face and upper body that were not there before.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Crap. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Nana, can I borrow the car?
Well, it's so late, mija.
I gotta go check on somebody.
Oh, are you still worried about Allison?
Yeah, she's.
Mija, she has so much money. She's probably just in France.
Well, I mean, she'd at least text me to gloat, and she hasn't texted.
She didn't in 8th grade. You remember? She didn't go to your quinceañera because she was in Switzerland with a prince. Remember?
Bitch. Yeah.
You were so sad. You sat in that pretty dress, and you didn't even want to go.
5 minutes.
Okay, Mija, I'm going to bed as soon as this pozole is done.
Okay. Well, I mean, just put it on simmer. It'll be fine. I'll check on it when I get back. It's
Ay,
okay.
Mija, no. Burn the house down.
Okay.
It wasn't even a good prince either. It was like fucking Luxembourg or something.
Excuse me. I might have some fuck right off.
Luxembourgese?
Luxembourgese.
Where are the rest of you right now?
I also
I think we were all together when we left us.
But do you remember
I also
where you were?
Were we still at Michael's house, or had we gone?
I think I was at Cassandra's house. I'm trying to remember where everybody else left off.
Yeah, I think we're.
No, you guys all went to Michael's house because you
Yeah,
guys left Cassandra's and went to Michael's.
I think we're
So
still.
yeah, because I think I was there first, and then the door wasn't there, and then shortly after the door reappeared, they showed up.
Okay.
I was gonna say cookie, like eating a cookie.
Okay.
Okay.
I just thought out of the corner of my eye and I was like, "Yay, cookie!" I was like, "What?"
I mean, they could be.
That's fine. It's almost Pride Month.
Anyway.
Your announcement.
So as you get in your van, you get a text from Kayla.
Okay.
That just has an address, and like you kind of get the feeling that this is where they are.
Okay.
You can put it on the center of the table. I don't need a map.
Okay. So I will, before I leave, I will. How old is Maddie? Look.
19, 20?
I think we said, 1920.
So she's about my age. Okay. Cool. Well, here's my number.
You?
I gotta run out for a bit, but I mean, if you hurt my nana, there will be I'm just saying, the weird shit has been happening lately. If you hurt my nana,
Has weird shit has been happening to you too? So like some dude kissed my dad and he was like magically healed.
or I mean,
Them gays though.
maybe your dad
Like
just
how
likes.
weird are you? Like
I
don't know if I should have told you that.
like a dude with a cat head.
No. He like had like a
No, that's like my version of weird. That's like no, okay,
no cat head people, no.
Then I was just having a weird fucked up dream. Okay.
Probably.
Sorry, I'm on edge. My friend's missing and I just need to go check on her. Text me if anything weird happens here, please.
Okay, I'm going to the bus station soon, but
Okay, when are you leaving?
I mean I just as soon as I'm just waiting for the bus.
Okay. It's gonna be another like 20 minutes.
I'm gonna be late for my bus then.
Do you want to ride?
Yeah, do you mind?
I'll
dropping me?
drop you. Nana, ya nos vamos.
Ay, but the pozole.
Hasta tarde, Nana. Ya se va el camión.
Let the dogs out.
Okay.
You let out her 7 chihuahuas. No, it's 6 chihuahuas, a Pomeranian, and then like a Shih Tzu that's been shaved.
Yeah.
No.
That has like a little wheelchair.
Nana just has to take care of him. All right. So I'll give her a ride to the bus stop on my way.
On the way,
Yeah.
she calls her dad, and that's when you have the conversation that she's getting out of town.
Yeah.
And then you head over there.
Yeah.
So let's say you arrive.
Maddie's crying at the end of it.
She cries a lot.
Yeah.
You
Give her a
show
little
up
pocket
at the
shake.
apartment complex, and we'll say it's around the time that we ended last episode is when Grace is arriving. But what do you do when you get there?
Sit in the car for a bit.
Okay.
I'm staking it out.
Can I say I noticed her staking us out?
You're inside Michael's apartment, so if you go outside,
be
I will
check-
give you a chance to.
I would be checking the windows. I probably wouldn't go outside.
Okay, so you give me a wits plus composure. Are you trying to be like?
Yeah, I'm not parking right out
Let's-
front. I'm probably like
Let's
half a
do
block
wits
away.
plus streetwise to see if like you know how to look like you're supposed to be there. Does that sound fair
Sure.
to everybody?
Where's my streetwise?
It's under skills. Near the bottom.
Okay, so 6 total.
And then 8, 9s, 10s, and reroll 10s, which is zeros.
So 1. Okay.
She's about to smoke the shit out of
I
you.
got 2.
3.
Thank you. Smoke me. Yeah, all right.
I thought she was up to 5. I saw a bunch of 9s.
No, those were 6s. I had 1 9, 2 10s, and then that was it.
Okay.
All right, well, things look okay outside.
Would you like to spend like a willpower
No,
or
that's
something?
fine.
Okay.
I am checking, but I'm not, gonna be freaking out.
Do I notice her opening? Like, do I see?
I would say
moving a little
no.
bit?
I
Okay,
would say
that's fine.
Because you don't know which apartment it is.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. So I'm at the building. Okay.
Are they gonna kill us again if we go to this? Does it matter?
That's what I was saying. Does it matter if we die again? We're just gonna come back until we figure out what's
You
happening.
know the deadline, right?
Is the June 12th.
Yeah.
Or June 11th.
I mean,
12th.
it resets, right? So
Well, last
does
time,
it matter?
I mean, well, the point that I was trying to make to you're Michael, I apologize, it's been a stressful moment here, to Morty, was that all of our choices do matter. We should still act as if they do.
Sure.
We don't know what the limits of this are, but I mean, if it becomes a get out of jail free card and we can maybe get less collateral damage than we dealt with last night.
We have to go after exile, right? That's the next step.
Dahlia could be helpful in that. I don't really want to interact with those
Okay.
again.
We have to go see the vampires then.
I don't want to interact with those again.
Those don't exist, dudes. Like, I don't.
Michael,
You could.
your door stopped existing. We've been in rooms together in what appears to be an alternate dimension with a giant eye stalk creature that has a sphincter, a mouth, teeth, tongue, and strange animal-headed creatures. Vampires are a lot more sensible than that.
I will also remind you of the time, Michael, that you changed a microwave into a Geiger counter.
I know what a Geiger counter is now because of that.
Yeah, I don't think we can say anything definitive anymore, now that I'm really thinking about it.
If you could just take this burner phone and turn it into a toaster, I could use a bath.
Actually, if you could just take that burner phone and
There's already a toaster in the bath, so go for it.
Goes to the bathroom to check.
There's a toaster in there.
it's labeled just in case.
I
Hey.
follow. Wow.
It doesn't have a cord. It's decorative.
It's a water safe toaster.
Voice activated.
Comes back with the water safe toaster. It took me a second.
Yeah. It's a joke.
You were not allowed out of this.
Good joke.
I'm not allowed out of this.
Out of this. You were not allowed out of this.
I'm not. It's a joke.
That's a really.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm not. No.
I'm-
I'm past that stage.
I'm also glad to see I'm not the only one who enjoys a nice toaster strudel in the bath.
It doesn't. The plunger doesn't go down.
It's a fake
Oh
toaster.
man, you had me going.
There's a real toaster.
It's actually cake.
His hands just.
I grabbed the sword. I'm just like, watch.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. I love jokes. This is great. I'm sorry. I'll talk about it after party. Somebody remind me to talk about the person dying cake. Hilarious.
Okay.
So it seems that we have two choices then at this point. We either go and accept the invitation, or we try and find exile.
Exila.
It's okay.
Um,
I mean, you talked to her, right? So do you have any idea where she would be?
Cassandra, like,
Thanks. Do I have any idea where she'd be?
I will admit I didn't watch the last episode. Where are you guys going?
We actually do not know where Kayla went. She
Yes.
just told Michael everything and then bamfed.
Yeah.
So we're at Michael's house. We had the letter that was Dahlia inviting us to dinner, or Cassandra inviting us to dinner with Dahlia.
Catherine.
Sorry, you're Cassandra. Catherine inviting us to dinner with Dahlia. And then, yeah, I think with the whole Kayla front, it would just be like, just try to find her wherever.
I think if we those are really nice earrings, Cassandra. If we have dinner with the vampires and we're just upfront and honest, maybe they know what to do or have a way to help us out, or at least give us a place to lie low where an 11-year-old girl can't kill us. God, that feels weird coming out of my mouth.
13.
Not to Morty.
To be fair, while I am generally against murder, if this is as dangerous as it seems, I am all right with killing Kayla.
I don't want to jump there yet. I don't want to jump there yet. We're not going there yet. Fix Kayla. Fix. Oh, I don't know.
You heard what it is. I don't even want to say she anymore.
Right, but there's a Kayla in there somewhere.
She killed Barry.
So it's okay
Time
to
out.
kill her back?
So you guys are having that conversation. You are watching, and you see a man in a ski mask come like from around a corner. And you see Kayla, and she is screaming and crying. And he goes into Michael's apartment with her.
Nope, I'm out. I'm following. Quietly though. So I'm quietly following them. She's screaming? How do they not hear this?
Nobody seems to react at all.
Okay. Holy shit. I'm following, trying to stay as close as possible while still staying hidden. And
So make a Dex plus Stealth, Wits plus Composure.
That's my Dex.
shit.
Eights are a success.
I know. Just one.
3.
That's all you need.
So you see you want to describe your characters?
So Grace is a 5'0" Hispanic girl.
Probably even a little smaller, actually, because you do have small framed.
Yeah. 5 is still 5.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you're very small.
I'm 5 feet tall. 5 feet tall. That's what she tells people anyway.
In the morning, she's 5 feet tall.
She's 5 feet tall. Slender frame, hair back in a high ponytail, long, straight, dark hair, and harder features. Like, it looks like she's seen some shit. Wearing a denim jacket, black shirt, jeans, and some generic sneakers.
And she's very clearly trying to sneakily get to Michael's apartment.
Are we expecting any guests?
No.
No?
I think there's like a little girl out here.
Kayla?
No. She's too short to be Kayla.
Matt.
Trying to be sneaky though.
That's taller than that.
I respect
Yeah.
that.
Dark hair or light hair?
Dark hair.
Maddie.
Long.
Lock the door.
Sure. Good.
Do I hear the door lock? Shit. Melt back behind something.
I think Morty would be like, I'm so sick of this.
Did they go in to their apartment?
They're already inside.
I know, but I saw them like go into that apartment.
With Kayla screaming?
What I saw was Kayla screaming.
But nobody came in
No.
for us, right? Okay.
Shit.
Cassandra,
Yeah,
may I
we're
poke
nice.
my head out and see? Yeah. Okay, yeah, see.
Oh, no.
Let her go! Let her go!
I open the door.
Who go?
What the? Where? Oh shit!
Hi.
So
I'm probably still armored up.
Yeah.
So I'm in
Also-
like chainmail. And like a sword, just like chilling. What? Who?
I'm here.
And then-
I'm here on my own. It's okay. You don't have to save me.
Miss, everything's fine. Miss, if
There
you,
was a-
it's not a
There
great
was a
time to
guy bringing.
talk
There was a
right
guy who's carrying a girl, screaming in here. How could you guys not hear? What did
Wait,
you
what?
let him go?
and then Morty.
You
cracked.
let him through?
What are you?
There was no one.
There's no girl here.
You
Lady.
you're welcome to.
Besides, I mean, Cassandra, but she's not.
Yeah, no,
Cassandra's been
I
here
want
the
to be
whole
here.
time.
I mean, you know, I want to be in Ryan Reynolds' bedroom.
You guys are all
I'm
fucked up.
okay being here.
Do you want? I mean, not to volunteer somebody else's space, but do you want to look around? I don't know what you.
I'd take a step back and like gesture inside.
There's not too many rooms.
I look back.
I
I look
grabbed
back
the
up
toaster
behind me.
from you. Oh, toaster?
Grab the toaster hesitantly.
It's not real. It won't toast.
I was.
Why do
very
you
sad.
have a fake Whatever.
It's for the bathtub.
Yeah.
Mike, you got cameras, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have a lot of cameras.
Yes. Can I check?
Oh, also, one corner of this room looks like one of those scenes from like the Matrix with like the computers and wires
Everywhere.
and cameras and everywhere.
Okay.
Like,
Nerd Bill.
Cool.
Yeah.
Miss, I don't mean to be any. I don't mean to hurry you or be rude in any way, but I need you to make a decision to either look at the house, look at the tape, or leave because we're kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, I bet you are.
Okay,
Lady,
you
you're
have
in
three
my
choices.
house. Don't. No.
Three choices.
she looks very young.
If you don't decide in the next 30 seconds, I will decide for
Where-
you, ma'am.
Where? Prove to me the girl's not here.
I will go over to my computer. I will pull up cameras in the hallway.
And you will watch him rewind it from where you were sneaking up on
Yeah.
the camera, and there's no one.
Oh my god.
No one.
Are you all right? This is not a safe place to be right now. Would you like some water? I would recommend leaving.
You guys. First, the guy's chasing Kayla, and then Allison
Kayla?
goes
Whoa,
missing.
Kayla?
Little
What does
short
Kayla look
Kayla.
like?
I'll describe Kayla.
She describes Kayla.
What?
How do you know Kayla?
She's from the neighborhood.
There's more?
I don't know anymore.
You guys seem to remember the empty chair.
Do you have the walking around stick?
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
White room, weird, creepy people asking you about an experiment.
Eyeball on the screen. It's not really a screen. It's a window, I think.
The cat dude with the lobster claws?
Oh, pig.
I mean, that makes sense, though, right? Compared to the rest, there's the alligator.
Alligators,
with
really.
the tongues, and I mean,
Alligator. Dr. Shivers?
General horror.
yeah.
Sorry,
General.
and so Mordecai's like damn
Your
near
place blew up.
7 feet tall. I'm gonna like get down and just kind of sit on the ground. My name's Mordecai. That's Doctor. That's Cassandra. This is Michael.
Calvin.
She does say your place blew up.
I died because your place blew up.
Oh,
We
you're
all
right.
did, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Welcome to the club.
Oh,
Literally.
Good to meet
Hey.
you. Yes.
Did you see the fight then?
Oh yeah, Morty did fight that night. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I was looking for my friend,
Did you say your name?
Graciela. People call me Grace.
There we go.
It's lovely to meet you. What friend were you looking for?
Allison.
Okay.
She went to your place for an underground fight. Met up with a guy named Steve, and then I haven't seen her since.
Oh, no.
Cookie Empire.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I guess she's filthy rich.
Do
Milano.
we remember that?
Yeah.
We had to leave Angel there to take care of it.
Oh, that's. Oh. Did she die?
Yeah. She had an overdose.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Grace, would you like to sit down?
I want to know what the fuck is going on. I've
us
been
too.
back in town trying to take care of my nana.
I hand you
Were
a
you,
piece
well, I was
of
going to say,
wood.
were you wanting to do something out of character? Or were you just, okay, that
I'm
was you
raising my hand in
Okay,
character.
got it.
Um,
I'm just trying to take care of my Nana, and then all of this shit starts happening. I did not come back for this.
Grace, your friend dabbled in some extracurriculars.
Well, I know she's crazy.
Yeah. She got a little too big for her britches that night.
Well, I mean, she usually takes a guy home.
Allison has passed.
The fuck?
She didn't white room it and come back to our knowledge. Not saying it's not possible, but we haven't run into her since.
What happened to her place?
Or what?
Her apartment. I went to check on her the next morning and everything was gone.
How much can you deal with a lot of heavy information and how quickly?
Think I've been dealing good so far.
You have been, absolutely. So you've seen the fighting rink, you've seen the fights. When you work in that world and when you have a decent position of power in that world, you have access to what are called cleaners.
I know what a damn cleaner is.
Oh, okay. Excellent. That takes a lot of the
So
explanation.
that's how deep she got?
Yeah.
To be entirely fair, because we now know we're on the same page, you've seen the same things, we're happy to answer any questions that we can.
Did the tongue thing lick you too?
No.
Okay.
It didn't lick you, it just licked the glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again,
Well, that's my perception. It's like it's licking.
alligator mouths.
I got yelled at by my boss who died to tell me that it was my fault that she died. It's a lot of... Yeah.
I was supposed to get a job from you. And then you ran out and I didn't get an interview.
That's
To interview someone?
You did have stuff on your schedule that day that you cleared out.
I cleared it out. I didn't.
Yeah, I got rescheduled.
Michael.
Huh.
You didn't get rescheduled because he went in and erased his calendar, so no one knew that you had an interview in the first place.
Damn it.
So at some point, somebody came to you and been like, "You don't have an interview."
You don't see that in our record.
I'm sorry, I don't know. Might be a clerical error, but we don't have a record of yours.
So we were supposed to maybe meet her earlier? Is that when Angel showed up?
No, it was a later date. That was the FBI interviews that Angel showed up at.
Wow. I'm not an interview. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Just
what
get
if-
company anyway.
Did we last sleep?
Last
Last
night.
night.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just woke up in my bed like half an hour ago.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because then when you go to the White Room, you wake up in a place that,
How many times have you been there?
to my knowledge, once.
Twice.
Twice.
3 times a lady.
So,
Yeah, a cop turned around and shot me point blank and sent me there.
Well, 3 times then.
Grace, it's been an interesting week.
Question, DM. Mm-hmm. How much of the hit and run scenario do I remember? Everything except for Dante.
Everything except for Dante.
So just some nondescript person mowed this guy down, and then they all put it together. Okay.
Either we weren't there or we weren't there. I wasn't there.
You were.
Not until the crime scene. I wasn't there.
She was there for that too.
I saw all of it get deep faked. So, look, I don't know what kind of weird shit you're all into, but I just want to be left out of it. I just want to get a job and take care of my Nana
Great.
and not just leave the kids alone. Why?
Grace, we don't get a choice in this. We didn't ask to be involved in this either.
Also, for the record, I really like the leave the kids alone, protect family, need a job after this, you let me know.
Cool.
well, I guess I should ask this since it's going to come eventually. Have you killed someone before?
That might be a deep question to start out on. If you'd like to start simpler, that's totally fine. We know we just met each
You
other.
still have that
just have-
hit and run corpse that you never figured out who that was for.
We, we've been kind of trauma bonding over the weekend. It's not clear. Things are a little bit tense. Have you been involved in a hit and run accident?
Her face kind of goes white, but I don't say anything.
Okay. If it helps, we all have one. There's a body. We all have a body, and it's a message. And I have
Comforting.
I have yours in the morgue still, I think.
He works there. That's not weird.
Yeah.
That helps.
Kayla killed all of them.
No, she got shot the other day. I
No,
saw these
she's
guys running after her.
She's a demon or something.
She's 13.
I mean, I was a demon when I was 13, but still.
It's possible she's been possessed. We're still kind of working out the details, but she is the one that. Well, they technically killed each other, but she's the reason.
Or themselves.
Kayla is also being some sort of deep fake. They think that Kayla is not even Kayla. I think Kayla is inside there somewhere, but being piloted by. You ever seen Avatar?
Yes,
Cameron
I
or Last Airbender?
Cameron.
Airbenders.
Oh, never
the
mind.
movie's horrible, though.
Okay.
What movie?
What movie?
Yeah,
I'm told I'm supposed to ask what movie.
good call.
That's what Maddie tells me.
I thought the reason I pounded on your door is because I thought I saw somebody bringing her up, kicking and screaming into your place.
No, she showed up here and told me that we had a deadline and we were gonna miss the deadline, and that I needed to kill him, and I refused because I kind of like him. And then she tried to kill me, and then took my door away and disappeared. So hence why I'm kind of.
I mean, if you know, SCA, that's fine.
Let's see.
You would know what SCA is. It's a Society for Creative Anachronism. They do Renaissance like battle reenactments.
Reenactments.
It's like Ren Fair, but in a park just during the day.
Gotcha.
But you would have known what that was.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, yeah, but also self-defense kind of.
That's cool.
But yeah, so she's a demon. Yeah, or so, I don't know, something like that. If you believe in that.
The fuck don't I believe in at this point?
The doc has come up with a good saying. That might as well happen.
Yeah.
Do you think Kayla is like working with the people in the White Room, or like they on opposite ends somehow?
Thinking
And we're like in the middle.
She made it sound like we were part of her team at first.
But is she connected to who we see when we die?
I think she's an experiment gone wrong.
I'm so sorry. Just to,
626.
I know that there's not really any way to guarantee the answer to this, but I just feel like we have to ask it at some point. Are you going to attempt to kill us? Because if you are, I'd love to get that out of the way.
That's me laughing, not Grace. No. No. I'm just trying to lay low, take care of my nana, and then all this shit kind of snowballed.
If you want
Really intense last few days, right?
if you
Yeah.
want to take care of her, I would recommend not going home until Monday.
That's very true.
Supposedly, we're going to be done with this Sunday, one way or another. And either
That's the
you won't be here to
deadline.
go back, or you will. And either way, it keeps it a little bit further away from her.
Which one of you has a car? Someone's gonna have to pick me up from the house. I gotta get my nana's car back to her.
I'm happy to go
Very
carpool.
thoughtful.
Okay.
You want some company?
Sure.
Safety numbers?
I'd rather not be alone ever, so that's fine. Oh God, to think of myself last week saying that. So strange.
So Nana's not gonna have a cell phone, or at least not operate it well.
She has a phone.
I know she has a phone, but she doesn't operate it very well. I'll try and send her a text message. Going to drop the car off at home. Staying with some friends for the weekend. Te quiero mucho.
You get a blurry picture, followed by a text like the FaceTime.
I just walk outside. Like, I'll try and find a street lamp or something so I'm alone. Hey,
She
Nana.
seems nice.
Hello?
Nana, you gotta pull. You're too close.
Hello?
You're too close. Nana,
Is that you, mija?
para atrás. Llévalo para. There you go.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
On the FaceTimes.
Yeah. Don't. You're gonna hang up like that.
Okay, I tried to call you and I pushed the button, but it just took a picture.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna drop the car. I took Maddie to the bus stop.
Oh, she was such a nice girl.
Yeah, she's real nice, but I didn't want her to
You
miss
should
the
be
bus.
friends with her, not that Allison. Allison's a bit of a slut. Yeah.
Well, I think she moved like you
More.
said. So I'm gonna drop the car off back at home, and I'm gonna go stay with some friends for a little bit.
Okay, the
Okay.
Pozole's done. Take it for your friends.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going back to bed, mija.
All right. Love you, Nana.
Don't be loud.
Okay.
Don't have people over. The dogs will bark.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay. Do you guys like pozole? I'll come back in. I'll just peek in. Do you like pozole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much
You
so.
like pozole? Okay.
yeah.
Wait. Is it red whistle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Start walking to my car.
I feel like if you were just outside the apartment, you would have heard Maddie's name.
Okay. As we head out to the cars, I'm sorry. Did you say Maddie?
Yeah, this girl showed up at my nana's house, and she needed a ride to the bus stop, so I took her before I came here. She was
About
crying a
your
little bit.
call. And then I described Maddie perfectly.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh shit. That's good, right? She's getting out of town.
She's getting out of town. I
She
just feel
was
bad that-
crying like real bad. I'm sorry, but she was. Yeah. I gave her a hug. I sent her like.
You see
I
that?
helped.
Did you tell your nana, that you're gonna have to like not see her until this blows over?
I told her I was staying with friends for a few days.
See, I have this new honesty thing with Maddie where I can't lie to her, and she is just the sweetest thing in the world. I don't want to lie to her because that hurts her more in the long run.
Morty gets in your car.
Kelvin goes around to the side of the rivet and just goes back. The pen is blue.
Does anyone go with?
I'll stay with Mike.
Say it's my house. I'm not leaving. Like,
He just said he didn't want to go alone, and now he's going alone.
There's too much going on. It's okay.
Anyway, continue with your emotional ramble.
Yeah.
I feel like I would go to your car and then be like, oh, I was gonna go with
That's-
Dr.
I mean-
Kelvin.
That's fine.
Yeah, honesty thing. I broke her heart, didn't I?
She.
You heard the line of "You're not choosing me again." So she basically said "Dad, come with me." And then I think your line was something along the lines is like, "There's something important.
Yeah.
There's something waiting for me or something." She's like, "Well,
Yeah.
I've been waiting for like 19 years."
That's exactly
And
what she said.
hangs
I've
up.
been waiting
Oh.
for 20 years. And Morty's just gonna and, like at the side of your car and walk with his head down over the
Charlie Brown it.
Yeah, I don't know that I can answer your question when you ask it. I'm just like,
And that is an answer in and of itself. So Morty knows.
okay.
You can ride with Grace if we want to make sure she's not gonna try and kill us in transit.
I'm just driving normally back to Mom's house.
Well, she's already at the end of the parking lot.
Follow you.
Yeah.
His car's electric, so it doesn't make any sound at all.
An electric SUV.
Michael lives the farthest out of everybody, so it is a little bit of a trek because you live over Midtown.
You like Wilmot and Broadway or something?
yeah, no, I live Broadway, Craycroft. There's that apartment complex.
Yeah, but like on the like if you took
Okay.
all of Tucson,
Yes,
it's
yeah.
more Midtown,
Yeah.
and they all live downtown. Which
Yeah,
is like the
whereas-
west side,
I live closer to this area.
except for Morty, who's homeless. But
Okay.
Yep.
So if we arrive at my Nana's house, I'll quietly walk in. The dogs will start barking a bit, like shh. They'll quiet. Go here. I'll take some treats and I'll throw them into the living room.
The herd.
Yeah.
Never totally sure how many of them are actually her dogs.
Right?
Or just, like dogs that are hanging out.
I think one of them. I think one of them isn't even a dog. I think one of them's like some kind of like pack rat
Possum
or gopher or something.
And then I'm putting the keys on the table where they belong. Grabbing my backpack because I always have a to-go bag, and getting a Tupperware of Pozole so that she knows that it's low. I walk out. I'll see your car and I'll just quietly get in the back seat.
Do you need to stop anywhere else on the way back?
No,
I'd like fries.
I've got Pozole.
I'd still like fries.
You need to eat.
Oh no, I'm gonna eat that too.
Okay.
So this is awkward. Grace, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I think you probably know more about me than anybody right now.
Here. Grace, what's your favorite color?
Green.
Me too.
How neat.
Morty, I don't think I've asked you that before.
I don't think you have. Mine's red.
Well, let's take this Christmas car back to Michael's.
Where are we stopping for fries?
Your phone rings.
Oh, could you just plug this in?
Yeah.
Well, answer it on the car speakers.
It's Catherine. Hey, Kelvin. I'm starting to get the impression that you thought that thing I sent you was an invitation.
That's because I did. I did think it was an invitation.
No, that was a summons. You need to get here soon.
Okay. As in just right this moment.
No, but I mean, the sun does eventually rise, and you should come to dinner before that. I mean, because it was like around midnight, 1 o'clock when the bar blew up. So,
Like 2 or 3 now.
yeah, probably.
Do I need to change, or does that not matter?
I don't think it'll matter. Just make sure you bring all of your little misfits.
Excuse me, this is Mordecai. I have
Yeah, Mordecai.
lots of coats that everyone can borrow if
Catherine, you're on
to dress up.
Didn't your house blow up?
Never mind, I don't.
We're driving across town. Give me 15. I'll make the phone
like
calls and see if
30.
I can get the rest of them moving as well.
You know where?
Closer to like 30, Miss Kathleen?
Centennial.
No. We're going to be meeting at the country club. Wilmot and Speedway.
All right. Sounds great. See you soon.
Really, man? Really?
Toodaloo, Catherine. Give my best to Dahlia. We should talk.
To answer your question from before, Miss Grace. Just so vampires are real.
Yeah, don't let Michael convince you otherwise. They're definitely real.
We've met a few, and we're gonna go meet them again because
Great.
Don't drink
Great.
anything they hand you.
Let's just fucking dance with vampires. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Decline politely. Decorum is going to be very important, but yeah, just don't drink anything they give you. It's gross.
they call it wine, which is almost funny because it's like don't drink the Kool-Aid, don't drink the wine or the Kool-Aid.
It's blood.
Bloody.
I mean, that would make sense. They're vampires.
Yeah.
Shit, I wish I'd brought that. Can I retcon and say I put the gun in my bag?
You did not say you got the gun.
Oh no,
Call Cassandra on the car phone again.
right as you guys
The Mountain Oyster Club. That's
Oh,
what
the
you-
Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mountain Oyster
Oh,
Club.
okay. It used to be Charles.
It also used to be a sanitarium.
It's a pretty little building over
They had a pentagram in their fountain. Me and Margaret saw it ourselves. I can
Wowzers.
confirm. There was a whole bunch of. They've changed it all now. It's a really cool place. But
Yeah,
It is really neat. I performed there.
did you?
As the boys' choir member.
It's in my novel that's yet to be released.
Ooh, fun.
This is a real place. That's all we're talking about. We could talk about an after party because me and Margaret used to live near there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so
Okay.
Cassandra.
after you guys left, I'm like, I turn around and go, did you look her up yet?
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Of course. Of course I liked her up.
I'm up beside you.
What am I rolling?
Are you actually looking her up?
Yeah.
But are you doing it right now as opposed to when you
Yeah.
said you did?
Yeah.
Okay, so wits plus computers.
And can I add backgrounds to it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's a +2?
No, it just means you get 9 again.
Okay. 1, 2, 4.
Oh, backgrounds is in your specialty.
Yeah.
Yes, then you add 2. I'm sorry.
So 5. Okay.
Also, do you have any sleeping pills? We need to get Kelvin down.
5 successes.
Oh, an exceptional?
Yeah.
What would you like to know about Graciela Rojas?
Fucking everything.
She grew up in Tucson. What happened to your parents? Because he just found out.
Yeah. No, so my dad went to jail and my mom ended up overdosing when I was a preteen. So I was raised after that point by my grandmother.
She moved to LA.
I moved to LA right after
Dropping out of high school.
Yeah, right after. Like I finished half of 11th grade, but I'm like, fuck this, and I left. And I recently got back.
She
about
is
3 months.
wanted in LA County for a suspected in a hit and run that led to the death of one Tonio Mendez.
I mean, she's definitely our hit and run person. So,
I mean, maybe this Tonio guy deserved it. Dante. Oh, damn. Remember Dante.
Well, so Dante's body is now replaced by Grace.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just about to say, I mean, I knew Dante killed somebody with his car real easily. I have new respect for people who kill people with cars, you know. After Dante, but I don't remember Dante, so I can't say that.
You do remember that hit and run.
After that hit and run, I have new respect for people who kill people with cars.
it's effective. And as far as your other question, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go to my bathroom. I'm gonna pull out a sleeping pill, and then I'm gonna come back and sit it on the desk next to you and say, "No questions."
Excellent.
But just again, like to remind the group of that time where you're like, man, his friends seem really controlling. Back in the beginning of Kelvin's story, his friends were like, you need to sleep.
Oh.
And everyone in the party was like, they're real controlling over Kelvin's life. And like now you guys like, we got a drug Kelvin.
To be entirely fair, I did sleep at Morty's for like 4 to 6 hours the day of the explosion. So I did just sleep yesterday.
Great.
It's not like it's not gonna like knock him out, but like if he's tired, it'll help.
It's like a little Z-Quil. It's
Yeah.
Joke's on you guys. He's built up an immunity to every sleeping
to
pill.
melatonin. It's really just a melatonin supplement.
Children's little.
So
Anyway,
what?
Maybe NyQuil.
I don't.
Weird that we get another. Yeah, weird that we got another player. Kind of late in the game. I hope that's a good thing. Like maybe it's like some sort of Hail Mary by whoever's
I mean,
determined to kill us in football.
if she can hit a guy and run. I don't know if that's necessarily like a bad thing that we have her on our side, I guess. Not that I condone, killing people. Not that I'm like against it, but I don't necessarily condone it.
Okay.
Don't you kill people?
Like right now?
Well, not right now. But I mean, like, you've killed
somebody like yesterday.
That was yesterday.
people. Like, you've asked me about people, and I've researched them, and then they wind up dead the next day. So, like, I know you kill people. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm sure that there are reasons. I'm not necessarily
Sure you've got-
someone that wants to like contribute to like mass killing people, but I guess maybe if someone every once in a while needs to die, I guess. Like I don't want to do it, but
What? I mean, that's great. That's nice of you.
just yeah. I got a lot of weapons, but I don't kill people with them. Just like play with them.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to not cross that line.
You ever kill anyone with like a sword or something?
Ooh, not a full-on sword, but this guy had all these.
Bring.
What's that?
Oh, I was calling you guys.
Oh, hello?
I think he was calling Cassandra, but yeah.
Yo.
Hi, Cassandra. We're on the way back with Grace and Morty.
Cool.
We have an
Hey,
engagement.
get some French fries.
I have some, but you need to meet us at Wilmot Speedway now.
Oh, okay.
You remember the whole invite thing, the little card that had the invite for us?
Sure. Dinner with Dracula. Gotta love it.
It wasn't a request, so we have to go now.
Oh, we should probably have deduced that. We're getting tired.
We are. Well, good thing I got some sleep yesterday. Can you guys make it there and say, I think our ETA based on the maps is 15? If you can get there around the same time?
Sure, we'll head out now.
I have pozole.
We have Pozole.
I'll bring some bowls.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll
Maybe
go
we
with
can
Pozole.
leave them in the car until after we meet with the bloodthirsty.
We need to go in there fueled up. We gotta be, again, we're
You
losing our
guys
wits.
eat in the parking lot,
be sure.
pass out bowls, eat some pozole.
I'm just doing this.
Pozole.
Okay.
Only on the go.
I will.
Sorry, that was bad.
That's terrible. I love it.
Go late.
I will get an order surprise, and I will see you in the parking lot of the. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Rocky Mountain Oyster Club. Don't look at the carpet.
Oh,
It's just the Mountain Oyster Club.
It used to be the Rocky Mountain Oyster Club.
Well, currently it's the Mountain Oyster Club.
Rocky Mountain Oysters are gross.
I'm not intending on eating any.
That's why I brought the pozole.
I'm just kind of, do I have, you have me on speaker?
Yeah. Yeah, you're like over like the car things that I'm not breaking a traffic law.
I was gonna learn about the hidden run thing, but I won't mention that.
Oh, because that's when I yelled, "We've got pozole."
Right. Okay. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Disconnect. Grab my keys. I'll drive.
You're driving your car or my car?
Well, I don't have a car, so
Okay.
I'll drive your car.
Alright. Throw you the keys.
She grabs them off the hood.
I'm driving.
I
Why
would
don't you
like.
have a car? You had a car at some point, didn't you?
I feel like I didn't have a car.
Oh.
Yeah, you Ubered everywhere.
Yeah, you Ubered everywhere. That's right.
I am going to grab my gun.
Okay.
Are you taking off the armor?
Yes, I'm taking off the armor.
It seems like such a bad idea.
Are you sure you
Right?
can take that off? We're about to go
What?
meet some vampires.
Oh. I mean, if you think it's. Oh, I guess.
I mean, better to have it and not need it, you know?
I mean, when is it more thematically appropriate to wear medieval armor than when having dinner with vampires?
These old people, first impressions are important.
I guess.
In fact,
Alright.
shit, I should change.
I mean,
You got any suits? I run into your room.
I mean, you're a business guy, so
Yeah.
I try to pull together a menswear lick out of what he's got.
really tall and lanky.
yeah.
So
I
everything's
did
going to
some
be huge.
folds or something. I can do something. Looks cool.
I mean, I have some like greaves you could wear.
If
If
you-
you want like some.
I'm
Probably
seeing
fitting.
very arrhythmics in my head.
Go ahead and make me a dexterity plus crafts
Got
roll.
safety pins or something. I'll do something. What did you say? Dexterity plus crafts? Oh, I have 2 in crafts. That's fun.
I almost went home to change.
You're still in your like best club wear outfit. Oh no, you wouldn't
No.
change. Yeah.
No,
Two.
I describe them like
You look okay.
denim jacket, jeans,
You pull it off.
sneakers.
It's kind of like the big kind of suit thing. Like Kristen Stewart herself has done that, like where the suit jacket is way too big and it looks stylish kind of thing.
But you need boob tape.
Nothing I can do about the shoes, but what can we do? Let's go.
So you three arrive at the Oyster Club first. Can I get you guys all to make a perception check?
Which is
Wits plus composure.
Helena, can I borrow your tray?
Hey.
Too kind. One success for me.
One.
Let's see.
two.
Two. Morty, you guys both got one, right?
Yes.
Morty, you notice very well hidden gate guards. Like these guys are like sitting in deer stands in trees.
So we are all three, being watched. Don't look in the trees. You can only really see the glint.
Now that he's pointed it out, can I see it in my peripheral?
You can make a check to see if you do so without immediately giving away that you're looking for them.
I mean, I would try and look and see.
Okay, give me a Dex plus. No, let's do manipulation plus stealth to like look cash.
Meanwhile, Calvin's a rule follower and was told not to look, so he will not.
1, 2, 3. 3.
You definitely notice them, and
Okay.
they don't seem to react to you noticing them. So,
Okay.
do you guys do anything? I mean, there's like a small parking lot with like a fountain in the center.
The Pozole smells good. Do we want to just... I guess they're not here with the bubbles yet.
They arrive.
I don't want to get out until they're here, if that's okay with all of
That's
you.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Why are we here?
So these two pull up.
So, my living best friend, and my dead best friend, to be fair, both work for the vampires. We found that out in the last couple days. It's been a really busy week. And the one that is still alive is still working for them and is compelled to do several things. One of them was to get us this invitation. They're involved somehow. We don't entirely know the extent.
Some sort of like entire underground creature criminal empire. And I'm not one to speak on that or speak down about criminal empires, but definitely some sort of like mysticism going on. Because they're vampires.
To be entirely fair, I do think Kayla is separate from them.
Yeah.
So, multiple sets of fucked up shit.
I think
Yeah.
Kayla's the most fucked up of the shit.
Several.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they bring bowls? I'll open the door.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the back of the hood or where the trunk is or whatever, if there's a little space. And
I'll open up the back to you, make it easier.
okay. I'm just pouring. I didn't bring a spoon or a ladle or anything, so I'm just trying to pour out of the container into bowls.
Spoons?
Yeah. I
Oh,
brought
okay.
plastic spoons. And
Nana's pozole made with love. Do we get an extra something?
Really good.
Because Nana is
I will
my.
give you
love.
guys +1
Made with
to
love.
any breaking point checks for like the next
But not
little
as
bit.
Pozole.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Nana's pozole.
You're emotionally
Fortified.
fortified.
I'm so excited to tell my husband about this. He will get a kick out of it.
now I want to make the soul.
You should.
Just takes a while.
Gunkless
You
Pozole.
very quickly realize that there is like the same gentleman from before, Guy, is standing incredibly patiently on the other side of the fountain by the door for you guys to approach the fucking door. And it's very clear he's getting annoyed that you guys break out fucking stew.
I look at him, raise my bowl up, and just
Guy, do you want me?
No.
Okay, we'll hurry. If they offer you any food or anything, we already ate.
Right. That's
Not mine.
exactly.
Does anyone like look around the property?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. But not making eyes with the deer stalker dudes.
Michael, I never asked you this because it felt like a stereotype, but do you have an energy drink?
No, I don't drink those. And then open the back seat of my truck, and there's like a case of them just chilling on the floor.
Take one out. Chug that. Chug it.
it down.
Oh shit. Goes into my car, opens up the center console, and there's several other cans in there. Pop that in, close it.
Looking around, go ahead and if everyone wants to give me an intelligence plus occult check.
Oh, I have a cult now.
I don't like this.
Okay. One.
Couldn't be me.
Where is what?
Intelligence plus occult.
Occult? None. No.
Well, I was trying to display Grace's
Michael
new powers,
too.
but that is a dramatic failure. Can you take a break?
Yeah. We'll be back.
So unfortunately, Mordecai, you notice nothing. It just seems like a perfectly normal country club.
One success.
2-1-1. So you and Kelvin and Grace, you notice some like vaguely satanic shit. Like the fountain is obviously in the form of a pentagram, with it pointing south, so it's pretty obviously a pentagram. And then you notice that there's also several other like just occult symbolisms all over the place. So
What? Why are there? Why? That's
Why what?
Why are we going to dinner with vampires, Michael?
it's like. Yep.
I wasn't even invited.
Michael?
Yeah.
TMAWH.
Mm-hmm. That might as well happen. That's Kelvin's new kind of game too.
Okay.
I'm working on a new life philosophy. I have a lot of anxiety.
Not surprising.
Guy, I think we're ready.
fantastic, right this way.
Thank you so much for your patience. We appreciate it. We were just starving.
Have you considered a doctorate's degree? You have a lot of patience.
I pat
Lordy.
you on the shoulder.
Is guy reading as a vampire?
Not fully.
Okay. And what kind of security does this place have? Like, are key cards to get in, or like? It's...
No, there seems to be normal locking key. And then there are like 3 guards,
Free cards.
like people hidden in the trees. So it looks almost abandoned, but like if you look closely, you notice that there's people everywhere. You're brought in, and they have like a very country western themed kind of dining room, like cowboys and deer antlers, very Tucson. And then there's just this Victorian. No, she's like that vaguely Dahlia, who's kind of like vaguely old world ethnic, where it's not quite native, but it's like old, like European old. And she's covered in like a veil from like head to toe, and it's very clear that she's still recovering from. And then there's Catherine sitting to her right, looking very bored, looking at Twitter on her phone. As soon as you walk in, she closes her phone and puts it away, along with like 3 other people's, and then Morbid.
Norbs, lovely to see you again. I'll bow to Talia. We greatly appreciated the summons.
Sit.
I will pull out the chair closest to Catherine and sit in it.
Guide, bring out the wine. He brings out a bottle of wine. You will notice that the foil is intact and the cork is intact, so I will hope to not have to explain how I have not tampered with it. Can we all agree that we will be civil and drink this wine that is being opened in front of you?
Can I do anything to try and ascertain if it has actually been tampered with?
Like you pick up the bottle and look at it?
No, just visually.
Like
do
it
an
has like
observation.
foil over, like it's
Like
from
the foil
the
in the
factory.
cage
Yeah.
and everything. Okay. What kind of wine is it? Red wine.
Yes. If you prefer a white,
Depends on what you're serving.
I assumed you would not eat as you spent 30 minutes eating some kind of soup in the parking lot.
White would be great.
Moscato is brought out. More of a dessert wine.
Good thing we ate.
I'd love a glass of wine.
Fantastic. You're probably wondering why I've called you.
I assumed it was my transgression, but if there's a different reason, then
My son has been killed, and I need to know why and who was responsible, and I am prepared to have Morbid ask your corpses. So let's just be fair as to why Morbid is here.
Morbid has. I'm more than happy to give him access to our corpses.
So you wish for me to kill you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you meant at the morgue. He was going to question
No.
bodies. Oh, I understand.
Your
I understand.
corpses.
Oh, gosh, Morbid. I understand the awkwardness now. You don't have to do that. It's fine, buddy. If it ends up that way, it ends up that way. What do you want to know?
Who killed my son?
What's Kayla's last name, Grace?
Do I know
It's-
Kayla's last?
And I would.
Mendez. If she has the same last name as Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Kayla Mendez was the one that strapped the bomb to.
Who is this?
She's new. She's our friend.
You're adopting children during a turf war?
Hey.
She's
not
not.
children.
Are you a child?
3.
Okay,
Did you see the set of her bones with the way her hip is placed?
I was making a point that like
Grace,
she's not.
don't be offended. That's the doctor thoroughly saying that you look adult.
The set of her bones?
Who is
Well, yes,
this?
so as you go through puberty, they change positions
Calvin.
to ready you for birthing. Yes.
So this Kayla Mendez, she was the woman who threw the police officer down the stairs?
Yes, we're pretty sure she's possessed. She's also a 13-year-old girl.
We'll point out that that was Angel who threw the guy down the stairs.
Oh shit! I thought it was. I want to. I'm so sorry.
She's a feisty little teenage girl that we're pretty sure is a demon.
The woman was not a teenager.
No, Kayla's hunting us.
Oh,
You're
I'm so
looking
sorry. I thought she was
for
wrong.
Angel.
Oh, scary lady.
Angel has killed me already. Cassandra already.
She said she was gonna kill me.
She's trying.
What do you mean she's killed you?
You
You're
understand.
clearly alive.
You understand rebirth. We just come back.
Are you claiming to be undead?
I mean, I have a pulse, so I don't know if I
Is that
classify.
a dig? 'Cause
No,
I'll
I'm-
have you know after I freshly fed, I have a pulse.
That's
no.
weird.
I was just trying to give indications.
Would you like me to show you?
No,
You can pick which of your friends.
Talia, I don't give a fuck. I'm giving you the information I have.
If I may, and Mordecai will sit straight up.
Catherine kind of catches your eyes and is like,
Catherine, if they kill me, I will wake up again. And I just said out loud. It's happened multiple times now.
Doctor, did you skip your sleeping pill?
Drink your fucking dessert wine, Morty.
Somehow, we've all died before and have been brought back. We don't know how. There's this.
is this
weird-
important to who killed my son?
Angel killed
We're
your
trying to tell you that like there's shit going on that we don't understand beyond your people.
Probably involved your son in some way, shape, or form.
So the Kayla person is like possessed by a demon or something that is like trying to toy with us. So we're trying to figure that shit out. So we don't
Kayla
really
possessed
know-
this woman and shoved the police officer down the stairs.
No, I think that was to try and kill us.
Yeah. That's separate from whatever.
Then I don't care.
Let me give you the relevant information, if I may, for everybody. Cassandra, actually, you haven't spoken up at all. Maybe you had some insightful input as well. But
You're in the same line of work.
Angel made an attack on all of our lives, and your son was unfortunately caught in the crossfire. We are working on our own survival and attempting to get to the bottom of this same rabbit hole of problems that it sounds like you want answers to as well. Our visions are lining up. While they may not be the same, they're adjacent.
Who is this angel?
Angel is, and I will give the best description I can.
She's an assassin.
That isn't. She
Scary.
looks like a man.
Sometimes.
Just that's happened too.
We think that Angel takes on many forms. And then
So you're saying is the person who killed my son could look like anyone. You don't know if their name is even Angel.
That's the only name.
And this was just some attempt at your lives that we just happened to get involved.
To be perfectly fair, no. I misspoke. That was me. She did have a note that said it was a message.
that's right. I didn't see that because I was worried about the bomb going off in my home.
Can we focus?
Angel was sending a message to you through the bomb. Angel knew your son was there.
So you were the casualties.
In this
Actually,
case,
yeah.
yes. She's also tried to kill us before.
Yes.
Even though you weren't there the entire evening.
But who were?
Even though I waited for several hours for you to arrive to your own club that I pay you to run.
I was there.
Oh, we had a whole conversation.
No, you weren't.
I fought one of your lackeys.
I grow tired of this.
Dear, to be fair, you have a memory of us refusing your wine. That was the only time that we would have met, was that night and then the next day. When would I have refused your wine?
I only did this because humans constantly do this silly thing with wine. Oh, they put something in the wine so I cannot drink it. Oh my gosh, they're going to enslave me into their cult of demonic creatures. That is why I did that.
Is that not how it works?
I mean, typically, yes.
You fed somebody blood, and I turned it down, and then Moni showed up.
Regardless, do you know who hired this angel?
Do we have a name, Morty?
I don't remember anything. I don't know anything from when she threatened me, right?
The original time.
Does Grace know anything, or does the name Angel ring any bells to her?
This is all new for you.
Okay.
Morty, do we have a name?
Do we have a name?
Your
Yeah.
ex-wife?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I'm so sorry. And we all know about that portion of it because we saw her name, or is that just Morty knows that?
I believe all of you know that.
Because I think I announced, oh shit.
Go ahead and give me a composure plus subtlety, subterfuge, to see if you can keep it off your face.
Do
And we'll do that for everybody, except for you.
yeah, like
After I openly said to him.
What is what?
Composure plus subterfuge.
And this is misdirection, right?
It is, technically.
Okay, so I can have my special.
What?
Michael?
I'm rolling. 4.
Okay. You were lying to me, or at least thinking about doing so.
I try to live as honestly of a life as I can. If I give you a name, I'm worried about getting caught in the crossfire.
So it is someone you're trying to protect, so that should start ripping the arms off of your loved ones? Maybe
No.
your young daughter who's at the Greyhound station.
The person who hired Angel is my ex-wife, the mother of my daughter. And I just sent my daughter to go stay with her mother, my ex-wife, to get her out of danger. So you see why I'm really confused about what the best course of action is.
What is your ex-wife's name?
Can we say Vicky? Veronica.
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 Very well.
No, I
You don't have to worry. Your daughter's not going to see her.
will my daughter remain safe?
As long as this information pays out.
Okay. And I will actually give the card to Dahlia.
Now, if you'll excuse me, someone wasted my entire evening, and I have to get to sleep.
We should do the same. Thank you.
Good night.
Good wine.
My glass is still full on the table.
Oh, mine's
2 glasses of wine isn't going to hurt Morty.
I'm driving anyway.
Good call.
Mordecai, it might be a good time to put out an insurance policy on your ex-wife.
We've been divorced for several years.
This was a vague threat. I don't need you to answer. Do you guys leave?
Oh, yeah. Here's hoping we make it out better than Barry. And I'll squeeze Catherine's hand and then walk out.
Is there anything worth stealing?
It's all tchotchke. Well, I mean, there's probably some nice glasses.
I was gonna say, I'm like, there's
Give a
something.
perception check.
Crystal glassware.
While she's rolling, is there? I look around. Is there anybody I recognize at all? No. Okay.
What is
Wit plus
perception to be?
wits plus composure.
It's what I would have guessed. 2.
A small vase
No.
on the entryway.
Well, no,
say
there's
no.
there's probably some really expensive things, but they're mostly like antiques and whatnot. You know what I mean?
It's a
Like,
large.
the cup you're drinking out of would be like expensive, but like by itself, not really.
Okay. All right.
sort of like a small Ming vase.
The armoire.
I was thinking
Table
there's
somewhere.
probably like it's after hours, so there's probably like a table with like some drugs and money out that somebody was attending to that they've walked away from to watch you guys.
Okay. I'll take whatever is easiest on my way.
Are you
past that
sure
table.
you want to do
Yeah.
okay?
Dangerously.
Go ahead
shit.
and give me
I'm walking
a
out.
I believe it's sleight of hand is a skill, right? No, it would be larceny. So give me a dex plus larceny roll.
This might be our first larceny.
Is there any way that I can like see what she's doing and attempt to help?
Only so this roll determines who can see her.
Gotcha.
3. 2 dice.
Actually, not bad for a pool of 4. Damn.
Yeah, it's like
Are you going for money or drugs?
dealer's choice. Whatever's closest to me on my way out.
You get to the car. Are you guys getting into separate cars? Who's going in what cars? Are you guys like decompressing at all?
So we still have 2 cars.
Getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm getting.
I don't think I want to
the car
hang
that I knew
out.
of.
Yeah, I don't wanna hang
I
out. with
want
Morgana.
ice cream. I know that's weird, but
Let's ride.
There's a 24/7 Baskin Robbins on the corner of Grant and Alvernon. In the
I
world
know.
of darkness, there.
no, I know. Just say rip.
We're not far and it's on the way home for me.
All right, let's kick it.
Oh, Grace, I do have spare bedrooms. I was going to offer one to Morty. The other one is an office, so it's going to be an air mattress, but
That's fine.
okay.
Thank you.
Ice cream.
So you guys are sitting in the Baskin Robbins / Dunkin' Donuts seating area. You are alone, except for one very bored college student who's ignoring you.
Welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. How can I help you?
Welcome to Duncan Robbins.
Oh,
Baskin
great. You
Donuts.
want ice cream?
So you look at it and you walked away with about $5,000 rolled in a tight roll.
Sick.
I tip him $100 to Dunkin' Donuts guy. So if there's blood on it, it ain't mine.
Wash your hands. Oh my god, guys. I just got tipped 100 large.
So I may have just messed up real bad.
Well, what can you do?
Eat.
Do you want to let her know, or
I feel like that's a bad idea.
I somehow don't want to let her know because if she's trying to send a message to Ms. Dahlia, then I kind of want to stay as far out of that as I can.
she didn't let you know?
She didn't let me know.
Maddie's gonna walk into her mom dead one of these days.
Or her dad, to be fair.
Better, yeah. Better than her father did. Did I say that out loud? I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Better to you.
You're okay with her walking into that trauma, to seeing her mom dead or missing, and just letting that happen to her.
No. But I can't bring her into harm's way. Because if she gets hurt, then
She should have
had
stayed
her.
with my nana.
I should have had her stay with her sister. What's our next move?
Kayla was in your nana's house. Let's not say. I'm sorry.
To be fair, she just dropped her off.
I don't think that matters.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, I finished my ice cream. What's our next move?
How far is Veronica?
Across the country.
Oh, so we can't go there.
Okay, it's Saturday morning now, like super early Saturday morning. We either need to survive or accomplish something by tomorrow.
Well, it actually might be super early Friday morning.
Hold
I
on.
feel like it is. I thought
I think it is.
Yeah.
Where's my note?
last time was Thursday night.
Well, as far as what we
Yeah,
know right now,
no.
we just need to survive
Yeah,
until.
because the end of Thursday was speed dating. So, like I said, your timeline might be a bit off. 'cause
Okay.
I didn't have an exact time.
That's okay.
we,
So, are we worried about Maddie or are we not worried about her?
I'm fucking worried about her.
I'm super worried, but there's nothing I can do.
I mean, right? She's on a Greyhound.
She's on a Greyhound bus across the country. That's going to take her at least 4 days.
She's not on a midnight train in Georgia.
Going anywhere.
Ooh.
Marty, do you know the route? Can we look up the ticket number?
Hell, I have her cell phone number. We could.
Oh, I can track her.
Okay.
My number is a burner. It's not connected to anything, so you could call her, tell her to get off. We can get her a ticket.
He's asking for your.
Oh,
You're about to see something kind of cool, actually.
Boys.
well, I figured with the
Maybe.
setup
Yeah,
in his
we'll see.
computer,
We'll see if it works or not. Pull my
Got-
cell phone out.
cameras everywhere.
Set it on the table. We gotta track Maddie. You want to be a computer, all right, buddy? We gotta help Morty and yeah. All right, let's do it.
Turns into a full desktop PC.
What the
I
fuck?
don't even have to roll.
Nope.
Oh, well, fuck.
I mean, you still did the normal stuff, but I'm
Yeah.
just giving it to you as
Okay.
a storytelling.
Go.
It's a 50-50 whether you're okay.
Well, no, it's my phone. I'm just getting the number from her phone.
Gotcha.
You have the technology. You can just plug her SIM into your
Yeah.
PCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go track Maddie.
Sitting at the acrylic tables outside.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Son with no power.
Right. That's how it be.
Battery operated.
It's plugged into a small like generator.
Yes. Under the table somewhere.
Hand crank.
So every few minutes
Morty's,
he has to.
Morty's getting his workout.
That,
42 in a row.
Yeah.
Anyway, her cell phone is not at the Greyhound station, but it is in Tucson
Shit.
where?
at the Mountain Oyster Club.
What?
Morty,
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you this. But clearly you have family issues. So,
Yeah.
I think Dahlia might have Manny. I mean,
No, she's on a bus.
right. That's Maddie's phone, and that's the where we were just at. And, you know, it's
Last bite of ice cream. Throws it away. All right. And stands up.
I follow you.
Can you change background?
Damn, we can't set fires the whole building. God, that'd make it so easy.
Why can't we? Oh, Maddie. Sorry. Moment
Michael.
dumb. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I just forgot she was.
How do you pep talk your computer back into a phone?
We gotta go. We gotta save Maddie.
We gotta
'cause
go.
For whatever reason,
Vampires
family's
got.
important. So please change back.
It turns into a Fitbit.
I'll take it. So you can leave and I can work on it on the way. Are you still driving?
Sure.
Okay, I can work with this. All right, buddy.
As soon as we're in the car, I call Catherine.
Yeah, Calvin.
Yeah, so the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the girl?
Yeah, Dahlia told you she did.
She said the girl wouldn't be hurt and wasn't going to her mother. She did not say that she had her.
Yes, that's vampire for I have her locked in a room.
Okay.
I was really surprised you guys didn't react to that.
Well, that's the reason we didn't react to that.
If you're thinking about doing something, you cannot do that.
Okay, we're not thinking of doing anything.
Really?
No, we're not thinking about any of it.
Then I cannot stress enough how bad of an idea that course of action is.
There is no idea, Catherine.
We can't die, Catherine.
Wrong car.
Is that
Oh, I'm not in the
we can assume that you guys switched to one car at some point.
Yeah, that's fine.
We left one of the cars at the back.
It's fine. I don't care.
Do we all fit in the car? There's 5 of us.
5 of you.
And I'm small, but you're going to be in the
You said
front
it's an
seat because
SUV.
you've got long
I gotta
legs.
be in the front
You
seat.
said it's
Yeah.
an SUV.
So I'll probably be behind you because the chair's going to have to be really far back, and so I have
I
the leg
have
room.
no problem riding trunk. I did it in the hearse.
So
So
it's fine.
it's fine.
Catherine, I think this is best a conversation had on Sunday. Just so you're...
What's the fuck is Sunday?
Well, that's when we'll need to sort the Maddie situation. Sunday.
Okay. Hey, Calvin?
Mhm.
I hope come Monday, we have lunch and just forget all about this.
God, I hope you're alive Monday, Catherine.
Me too. I didn't know you knew about the ritual. And that's where we'll end tonight.
The cackling was diegetic.
I don't know what diegetic means.
In story.
Yeah, so that's our time. I hope everyone's having a good day.
Having a good time. Having a good time.
Oh my gosh.
We're about to go into after party, but this has been Chronicles of Darkness. We'd like to thank our patrons, of who are the following: Taku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Rockelman, my mother, Daniel, Dream Lover, Sparky, and Meepo. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please send them to Hank's phone number, which was in the after party for Candlekeep. If you want Hank's phone number, you gotta go watch after party. Anyway, we're the Mighty Misfit Menagerie. We'll come up with the tagline.
Eventually.
Bye.